Hey y'all, so I just wanted to take a quick break because I wanted to do this video just to kind of get out, a couple of thoughts that I had bottled up over the past couple of days. I just wanted to tell y'all on this Monday that I want you guys to always be consistent. Remember, I told you guys that my word for 2019 is consistency. As long as you are consistent in your goals and everything that you're trying to accomplish, the universe has no choice but to respond. You have no choice but to become successful. That's just the way that it works. That's the law of attraction. That's the law of the land. I also wanted to tell you guys that you never know who is watching, you never know who's paying attention. So always be consistent in your craft and in your work and in your business because you never know who's paying attention. And I will just use an example. When I got complex curls, kind of like, when it was just as a thought process, as an idea, something that my daughter wanted to do, something that I was willing to really like put my time and effort into. I had reached out to a couple of different people who I knew could like really take it to another level. It was literally every which way it was a no, no, no. Or, I want to see the prototype. I want to see this. I want to see that. And it was really discouraging, but I never gave up. I stuck with it, sometimes being up to 4 or 5 o'clock, even till the sun came up sometimes, making sure that I got it right, doing my own research for co-packers, doing my own research for distributors, doing my own research for chemists, because they wanted to already have the product set in place. And, I didn't look at it as a setback, but I looked at it more like, hey, this is just growing pains. So now here we are. Everything is out here in the true physical form. We actually have the first line, which is the Curl Lily line for complex curls. And those same exact people that I reached out to are now reaching out to me. So this is what I'm saying when I say to you, always be consistent. Never, never allow for a setback or a no to stop your flow and stop the groove of things, because you never know who's watching. Not only that, I also want to say, because sometimes people watch not always in a good light or through good eyes, but sometimes people watch in a negative way too. And don't be upset with those people. Don't look at it like, oh, they're trying to block my blessings. Whatever headspace that they're in at that time when the conversation took place, it is what it is. I've had things lined up out there, opportunities that I didn't even know about, and people have come back to me and say, oh, well, your name came up in this conversation about this, and such and such was there and was like, nah, I don't think she's a good fit, so forth and so on. And yeah, it's a little disheartening, it's a little shocking, but at the same time, you know everything happens for a reason, and what God has for you, it does not matter who tries to block that. It is going to be for you. Sometimes people feel like the only way for you to get to the other side is through them. Like, if you want to come through the door, I'm the one who's going to open the door for you. But see, what they don't realize is that in anything, there's a front door, there's a back door. Hell, it may even be a garage door, the chimney, the windows. If it's for me, I'm getting in. Regardless of however many times you try to put deadbolts on that front door, there's always a back door and a side door. And I'm going to get in, because if that's what God has for me, that's what God has for me. So without going into detail about, everything that has transpired over the past couple of days, I just want to say to you guys, always be consistent, never give up. You never know who is watching. If you got a dream, if you got a goal, if you got something that you're really trying to accomplish, keep it going. Keep going, keep going. Do not stop. It's time to, get to the other side. Let's get to the other side. Let's cross over together. I'll talk to you later. Bye.